Now, if we have more than one functional group, like you have a skeleton and you have an OH over here and a chlorine over here. So what can be the possible names? It can be one chloro propan, actually propan 2 all. But if it would have been an aldehyde, how would you have named this? You can't name it propan 2 all, or I mean propan 1 al 2 all. You can't name it like that because you can't have two suffixes to a same name. You have to have a prefix. So the preference list which I was talking about decides which group's name will come as the prefix and which group's name will come as the suffix. It says that the acid group has the highest preference. Then comes the aldehyde group. After the aldehyde group comes the ketone group. After this ketone group comes the alcohol group, and after this alcohol group comes these chloro, bromo, iodo, all these things. This is in general the functional group preference. Now, if we have, suppose, OH and CHO in the same compound, then both have suffixes, but the preference list says that CHO comes before OH, so it should be used as the suffix. The preference list actually says that the more preferred should be used as the suffix. But you see, this should be used as the suffix and OH should be used as the prefix. But OH does not have a prefix. So what should we do? What we do is that define prefixes for each and every group. If there can be suffixes, there can be prefixes also. So there are prefixes defined for each and every group. For COOH, there is no prefix because it will always come as a suffix. For CHO, the prefix is carbyl. For ketone, the prefix is oxo or keto. anyone you can use. For OH, the prefix is hydroxy. And for ClBrI, there are only prefixes. There are no suffixes. So, in the compound, this compound, it would be named 1, 2, 3 because 1 plus 2, and I mean if this would have been named 1, 2, 3, it would have been 2 plus 3. So 1 plus 2 is a lower sum. So here CHO has higher precedence. So it will come higher preference. So it will come as the suffix. And OH will come as the prefix. So the name of this compound will be 2-hydroxy, because the prefix for OH is hydroxy. 2-hydroxy propan 1-al, because it's propan number 1 and al. Okay. If we have this compound, okay, 3 functional groups. So most preferred out of this is this CHO group. So this will come as the suffix, and all the rest will come as the prefixes. The most preferred will always come as the suffix, and all the rest will come as prefixes, because there can be only one suffix, but there can be more a number of prefixes. Like you can have 2 this, 3 this, 4 this, and then propan 1-al or something like that. So here you take from here, because from here it would be 2, 3, 4, and from here it would be 1, 2, 3. So we have this, and again over here we follow this alphabetical order. So we have an oxo or a keto, and we have a hydroxy. So H comes before K also and before O also. So this hydroxy will come before. So it would be 2-hydroxy 3-keto or 3-oxo 4-carbon. So butan 1-al. So this is the let us do one with acids. You realize that the acidic group can come only in the end. It cannot come in the middle, because you can't have something like COOH, something like this would be actually CO and COH. Okay, so if we add methyls and 1 OH, 1 CHO over here. So we start naming from here or here. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1 plus 2 plus 3, 6 plus 5, 11. 1, 3, 4, 5. No. We start naming from here. So we have a carbyl because CHO also comes before COOH. So the last will be COOH. So we have the prefixes carbyl, hydroxy and methyl. So which would come first? Obviously carbyl, then hydroxy and then methyl. So it's 1 carbyl, 2 hydroxy, 3 methyl, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.